them as our brothers, friends. I'll quickly do that as is our custom to introduce our guests so that at least we'll familiarize with these people and then we'll know why we're here today. First, I would like to introduce the man who is steering the ship of leadership here in Amuwo Odofin local government. Of course, you know you're in Amuwo local government area. I'm talking about no other than our executive chairman and council, Comrade Ayodele Adewale. I must say he has an intimidating record when it comes to distinguished service and consultancy globally, and he's also a friend to Africa. I'm talking of the former mayor of Green Evers, North Carolina, US, 1987 to 2008. I'm talking about 20 consecutive years here as a mayor. He's also the president and CEO of the Transatlantic Group, the treasurer and senior vice president of business development for African Boxing League. I'm talking of no other than Honorable Alfred Dixie.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Sitting to the immediate right of my executive chairman is an entertainment developer, I think, Ridick Williams. A round of applause for Ridick. Thank you for coming. Yeah. And to my chairman's far right is Honorable Yomi Ajose. Thank you for coming, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today for, like I said, a very important event. This is a press conference, and it's supposed to be a precursor to the major events that will be coming up on the 18th of July 2013. We are going to be hosting some world heavyweight boxing champions. 3 of them, we're talking of James BoneCrusher Smith, James Buster Douglas, and Ridick Bowe. These are men who beat the men during their career in boxing. They're going to be touring our local government on the 18th of July 2013, that is next month, about 2 weeks from now. And I will intend to put up this press conference as a prelude to that main event so that we can tell the world what these people are coming here to do. Basically, of course, as you know, this is the area of sports. So the visit here will help see how we can build our sports, develop our youth, and build our youth here, and of course, build tourism in Amuwo Odofin local government. And I must say the local government is indeed glad to partner with the Transatlantic Group on this very big project. So I'll leave the rest to the executive chairman, upon whom the honors lie to me, the president. Mr. Chairman, please. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. God be praised. First and foremost, I want to apologize that we started this press conference a bit late. I attended 2 programs this morning. The last one was the inauguration of the CAN, the Christian Association of Nigeria, Amuwo Odofin chapter. So I had to hurry down from that place to this place. So I'm so sorry that I'm starting late. In the text of a press statement by the Executive Chairman of Amuwo Odofin local government, Comrade Adewale, for a press conference on the tour of champions who Amuwo Odofin LGA held at the Council XYZ. Tour of Champions, promoting tourism, sport development, and youth empowerment. The time has come, once again, for Amuwo Odofin local government to take another step in the consolidation of its achievement in the area of sports development and youth empowerment. Looking back at our humble beginning in this sector and critically viewing our bold strides towards sport development vis-a-vis youth empowerment and development, it is without doubt that this sector tops our list of priorities as a government with unshaken belief in attaining overall meaningful and sustainable development of the society through youth and sports. Our achievements in this sector have been nothing less than notable, with direct and indirect investment in sports and strengthening facilities. We have built our youth to a position of reckoning with encouraging attendance results. Our youth were placed 7th in the last Ibile Sport Festival organized by the Lagos State government from a previous position of 34th and winning gold medals in choice sports like swimming, cycling, boxing, among others. We are proud to note that the performance of some of these athletes qualified them to be drafted into the Team Lagos that featured in the just concluded 18th National Sport Festival, where they went ahead to bring glory to the local government area. Worthy of mention is our own Elisha Ebe, who won gold medal in Taekwondo, Esther Akinike, a bronze medalist in cycling, and a host of others. On 2 occasions, our football teams, Amuwo Sparklers and Pablo FC of Amuwo Odofin, have won the MTN Street Soccer competition and the first Buddha Street Soccer in all. It is indeed gratifying that these results are comfortable response to our commitment and investment in this sector. As it stands, this administration voted 40 million naira to Camp David, a sports utility outfit in 2012 for the development of 22 sports activity. I dare say that the partnership yielded the expected results. Before then, we have established the Jadesola Academy Mini Sports Stadium at 24 Road and established the 23 Road basketball pitch in Festac Town. On several occasions, we have bought sport kits like boxing gloves and headgears for boxers, bicycles and headgears for cyclists, footballs for footballers, and all. This administration also initiated the Comrade Ayodele Adewale half marathon, as well as the Super 8 street soccer competition. In furtherance of our commitment to youth empowerment through other extant means, we have consistently organized the Amuwo Odofin Music Festival with its 4th edition held on the 30th December 2012. The project is meant to constructively engage the youth of this community in the entertainment industry through provision of an avenue to showcase their talents and build their capacity through mentorship from established stars. It is in the spirit of our groundbreaking legacy of crossing new frontier in all facets that the local government plans to partner with US-based transatlantic group to achieve the following. 1. Establishment of a boxing and training facility. 2. Promote our tourism potentials. To herald the pursuit of the above stated goals is a tour of our local government by renowned world boxing champions like James BoneCrusher Smith, James Buster Douglas, and Ridick Big Daddy Bowe, all expected in our local government area on the 18th of July 2013. May I also say that they will be visiting other local governments, particularly Badagry and some other parts of the state. It will interest you to know that the profile of these successful boxers are indeed intimidating. These are the men who beat the men. Buster Douglas was the first man to knock out Iron Mike Tyson. Ridick Bowe was the first man to beat Evander Holyfield in the first 2 of the 3 matches that they fought. BoneCrusher Smith was the first college graduate to win a world boxing heavyweight title and famed to have knocked out a heavyweight champion, Frank Bruno, even as a rookie. We are glad to partner with the promoter of this Tour of Champions, the Transatlantic Group, under the coordination of Honorable Alfred Dixon, former mayor of Greenville, North Carolina, the United States of America. The Transatlantic Group provides services such as tourism consultant service, agricultural development, and general contracting. The president of the group is also a tour personality with outstanding track record in service and consultancy globally. Honorable Mayor Alfred Dixon was the mayor of Greenville, North Carolina, United States of America from 1987 to 2008. 20 consecutive years that he served in office. He is the president of the North Carolina chapter of the National Conference of Black Mayors and president of the Duplin County Municipal Association. During his mayoralship, he was a board member of the National Conference of Black Mayors, a member of the American Planning Association. Honorable Alfred Dixon is also the president of the Multi-State Contracting Corp, a general contracting firm with extensive reach in Africa. He is also the treasurer and senior vice president of business development for Africa Boxing League. Our decision to partner with such a reliable organization on this project is born out of our resolve to record success in key projects with direct impact on our people. It is hoped that the planned tour of our local government by this World Boxing Champion will be another veritable avenue to promote tourism, sport development, and youth empowerment. For us, the planned tour is instructive as we lay emphasis on the instrument of mentorship to develop our youths. As we count down to the 18th of July 2013, we shall welcome the trio of James Douglas, Ridick, Bowe, and James Smith. We are more than hopeful that the planned project will open a new vista of unlimited opportunity for our youth in particular and our people in general. We thank you for coming and God bless.
Thank you very much, sir. While he was making the statement, the council manager just walked in, talking of Mr. Shegun Ajayi. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I want to believe Honorable Alfred Dixon will have one or two things to say before we throw it open.
Yes, I would like to thank the local government of Amuwo and especially the chairman, Adewale, for, is it on? Okay, excuse me, but for being a great host for us. I have with me Ridick, Big Daddy Bowe's PR person, Miss Williams, as well as Yomi Ajosi from Medagri. We want to come here. I've been coming here for, I guess, for the past 5 years, and within those past 5 years, I've made over 2,000 trips here. I consider Nigeria, Lagos, my home. Since I started coming here approximately 5 years ago, there's no other country. Well, I've visited other countries in West Africa, but Nigeria is basically the one that I love the best. I haven't since that time been outside of West Africa in terms of visiting countries. I just have an affection for Nigeria in particular. But what we want to do as the transatlantic group, the Tour of Champions, is to promote tourism, empowerment of the youth here, to also give them some encouragement that, hey, anyone could really make it. And with these guys, BoneCrusher, Ridick, Bowe, and James Buster Douglas, they have the spirit. They are really down-to-earth people, and they understand children. In fact, James BoneCrusher Smith has a program called Champions for Kids, who he basically deals with a lot of kids throughout the United States. They teach them boxing, all types of things. But what we're planning on doing on the 18th of July, which is what, two and a half weeks from now, is we will be here. We'll be flying in at 4:05 Delta, and hopefully we'll have another press conference. The 19th, we're talking about speaking with the governor, visiting the governors, and some other local governments and other sightseeing places. It's another program we have. Hopefully we can have a reception in Lagos. Now, the following day, which is going to be Saturday, we're planning to go to Badagry first, but spend most of our time here in this local government. We do have a special surprise for everyone in this local government, and we're hoping that, well, we've already confirmed with Ridick Bowe that we will have a sparring partner for one of the heavyweight fighters here in this area. I'm not going to call his name, but nevertheless, we'll see that a little later on. And hopefully that night we can still have a reception here for the boxers as well. But I appreciate all of you guys for coming out and actually being with us and putting it in the papers and whatever media outlet you're from. We welcome you, and I thank you for all that you're doing. But hopefully we'll see you guys between the 18th and the 21st of July. We will be here. Thank you.
For Ridick Bowe, and Ridick Bowe is excited to be here on July 18th. He's looking forward to sparring with the gentleman. He knows who he is. So he's really looking forward to that. And he's looking forward to participating in speaking with the kids about youth empowerment, as well as developing the skills needed for the sport. So he's very excited. All of the boxers are excited to share with the kids and empower them, and to encourage them as well to continue on in the sport or any sport that they would like, but specifically boxing, since that's what they are coming for. Thank you.
For Olivier, I would like to tell you that the main focus of the visits of the champions will be Amuwo Odofin local government. And I am very grateful and I'm very happy to be associated with this great occasion, because it's not easy to have 3 world heavyweight champions in one piece coming to a place. I congratulate the chairman of this local government for bringing that kind of epic maybe occasion to Nigeria and to Badagry Division and Amuwo Odofin local government. Thank you.
On the top table, would like to throw it open. We will only entertain questions and comments from members of the press, please.
It's quite commendable that the Amuwo Odofin local government is bringing 3 former world champions in Nigeria. Yes, the activities, the itinerary, is not too clear to us. Where are they going to have this sparring fight about? Who is going to be the opponent of Ridick that is going to fight? And what are the other activities that they are going to be engaged in these 2 days they are going to stay in Nigeria?
Mark will guys tomorrow morning get to indicate all the activities, and we will mention the person that Ridick will be fighting in that piece of information.
The anticipated razzmatazz of making appearance and talking to kids. Are we looking at maybe putting down, setting up infrastructure for the development of boxing as a long-term project?
Yes, we're looking at it as a marriage. In fact, in some cases, bringing some of the kids that they think that could be champions. Our ultimate goal right now is to look at the athletes, the kids, for the 2016 Olympics. So there might be some situations whereas we would have them train some to help train some of the kids over here, as well as bring them to the U.S. and get some training as well.
I actually have a question to ask. Now, how do we get this across to those who are not educated? In the sense that there are lots, like millions of kids who are definitely talented, but they do not have this idea or having to verge into what they want to do or what they like to do. So how do we encourage these kids into bringing out their full ability, into doing things that would actually give them joy and make them see reasons why they have to do it? Thank you.
You must understand that we do have an image problem in this country. The majority of the information that are thrown out there are mostly negative things. And this affects investment coming in, and of course for investment opportunities. So we believe that if the world champion visits this place, one, it sends out a signal that Nigeria is very safe to invest. Secondly, it sends out a signal also that yes, we can develop our sporting potentials. Abu only has a sporting stadium known as FHA Field. For some of you that have been there before, you will see that the place looks neglected. We intend to use that stadium as our venue, and of course, intend to use the opportunity of their visit to also call on investors to come and participate in that program. And we also call on them to exhibit their social corporate responsibility by developing that place. We also have a blueprint for development for that place. Already we have a blueprint, And that project will cost us over 400 million naira to do. And it's a way of showing the people that we have a very good grounds. For the class of people that you just mentioned, sport has no limitation. In fact, I know that in the US, they are using sports to encourage the kids, the youth to go to school. That if you want to play professional basketball, you must either be in college or the university. So we can also use sport here to lure our own youths to get well educated and abandon all social vices. Because you cannot combine vices with sport. It doesn't go pari passu. You must be a well-disciplined person to excel in sport. And like the governor of Lagos, we always say that if you create a veritable ground for sporting activity, by the time you burn energy, lose energies, it becomes virtually difficult for you to engage in criminal activities. So sport is another area where we can use to stem down crime in our society. And this is one of the big steps that we're taking. It is an opportunity for the local government and a privilege for us to have them choose our local government as a starting point. And we want to take all benefits, all opportunities in this visit to attract a lot of people to partner with us. Already we are talking with UPDC. We're talking with UPDC. We're talking with Sunfit Hotels. And we're also talking with what is hotel at former Doba Hotel now, Golden Tulip. Golden Tulip has given us a hall for free. And they are going to serve refreshment also. So we have made an arrangement for the world champions to talk to about 500 youths at Golden Tulip. In fact, that would have come up before, if not for that, the fact that they had to cancel their initial trip to Nigeria. We also wrote to the government of Lagos State. The Ministry of Sport in Lagos are also very interested. In fact, they brought a boxing ring. The boxing ring, component of it are packed at the Freedom House there. And we intend to set up the boxing ring at FHA Field, put a barricade there, and of course seat for people to sit to look at what we have as presentation. We don't want to create a Hollywood kind of thing. We want them to see us how we are. We want them to see what is on ground. Perhaps that can spur them to say, okay, we want to take up this project, we can develop this thing for you. We can even turn this thing beyond what you are thinking. You must also be mindful of the fact that they have a very good image and they have international brand. So they can also use their image to talk to people in the diaspora to come help us in this part of the world. The mayor, while discussing with him about 2 days ago, also noted some champions from Nigeria, like the Tiger, Peter Koyegwashi, and some other people. I was amazed when he was mentioning names. And I also told, and he said one thing. He said Nigerians are hungry for medals. He said we are hungry for medals. And it takes that inner passion to achieve greatness, you understand, in order to win any medal at any level. So we are going to use that inner passion of our Nigerian youths to continue to push for our sporting development and hoping that we'll get a lot of partners as we go along.
Development, and I want to know the measures. We've seen programs like this come and go, and we don't see them anymore. I want to know the measures that have been put in place to sustain this program and subsequently see champions emerge from this program in the future.
You know, like the chairman just indicated, is that we know that we need some athletes coming from this area to win some medals. And we're actually looking at the 2016 Olympics. So we only have about 3 years to prepare some of your athletes to be very competitive in the Olympics. But these guys are really committed. In fact, they are as committed as I am. I've been coming over here for the last 5.5 years and have made over 24 trips. So that's the commitment that I have with it. I don't think I would consider myself a winner until we win some medals. Thank you.
I want you to clarify whether it's a partnership. If it's a partnership, how much are you committing to the project? And to Mayor Dixon, it's not easy to bring 3 ex-world heavyweight champions to anywhere in the world. I want to know whether it's part of their own charity work, or you are paying them certain amount to make appearance in Lagos. Thank you.
The one thing about it is you're definitely correct. It's impossible for us to get 2 or 3 heavyweight champions together in the United States, and they're there in the United States. But it just happened so that one of the champions I grew up with, and that was BoneCrusher Smith. And Buster Douglas is a friend of BoneCrusher. And from there, we pulled in Ridick Bowe. But I was the one that brought in Evander Holyfield last year, if you can remember. I brought him up to Festac, and then we went down into the southeast. So yes, I'm committed to bringing celebrities, sports figures, and people of that stature. I think my ultimate goal is, the other thing is to bridge the gap between Black Americans and Nigerians, because we've heard so many negative things, and once I got over here, it's not like that. And the people who speak negative about Nigeria are the ones that probably have never put their foot on the soil. So my thing is to change the image. It's called a rebranding, and just like the chairman just indicated, is that if we bring these celebrities and other figures, when people see them on the national stage and they're in Nigeria, then they're going to feel comfortable. Because prior to coming to Nigeria, I had little to no knowledge about Nigeria. I got here and fell in love with it. So here I am. You want to speak on that? I want her to speak on it because this is her first time with me.
This is my first time in Nigeria, and like I said before, I'm so happy to be here. I was asked the question, would I live here? Yes, I could live here. I totally feel safe, comfortable. Everyone is hospitable and respectful. So I just appreciate it once again for you all hosting us. And I thank the mayor for having me to come along with him on this trip.
Well, to the question that was pushed to me or asked, I want to say that we are not committing funds to this partnership. We are not committing funds. And I always believe in planning. For instance, if you look at the roll-up stand there, that image took us almost 7 months to plan out, not just the conception, but the financing. I also have another drawing here. This is how the FHA field will look like at the end of the day. This has taken us over 1 year to plan. We have the designs, and already we have the bill. And already we are marketing this everywhere to get some people to come in and partner with us. Remember that I've always spoken to some of you that we have a partnership with the UKTI, and of course with the Austrian Embassy and some other foreign missions on them bringing in investors to come and develop our space for us. There is no society that can develop on its own. You don't need to open up for people to come in and help us develop. We have the potential for development. We have the population, we have the market, we have the raw materials, and we have the human resource. But what we need is to harness all of these resources. And like I told you that we're not going to take them or create a make-believe situation. We're going to show them the originality of how we are. We are not ashamed of where we are. There's already a conscious plan to move up greater to where we are right now. And we have noted the fact that we don't have the finances to do it all alone. So if we network with people, it will help us a great deal. And we believe in social corporate responsibilities. There are many of these companies that are ready to support. I just mentioned the UPDC. UPDC is part of UAC. Golden Tulip is part of UPDC. Golden Tulip is giving their hall for free and they are giving us food for free. Sunfeed is also going to partner in. We are going to meet so many companies to try to partner in this project and see on how we can deliver many of these sporting activities. Even the federal government now, if you look at the centenary anniversary, they've involved the private sector to fund it. The Lagos State government too, there are many sporting activities that we carry out, like the MTN Street Soccer. Lagos State government went out to look for support and partners, and they got MTN. And we are also looking for support. And we are even very, very advantageous now because we are having world champions that are coming to visit this place. For us, it's like a magnetic field. It's going to magnet a lot of people who are interested in the sport. And for them, they are coming at no cost. They are not even saying that we have to pay for their corporate image before we can make use of it. So we want to make use of their spirited support to us and mirror our society to the outside world and within, and try to look for partners that can help us develop. This, I think, is a good way to move development forward, knowing fully well that funds that we have right now cannot take us very, very far. The minimal funds that we might commit a bid will just be send out invitation letters, get the youths to come, get the press to come, and some other people. These are just, how would I put it, logistics. But in terms of paying for their transport, paying for this, paying for that, we are not committing anything to that.
Take that of Assessment 57 LGA.
I want to know why you chose boxing, and are there plans in the future to also invite tennis stars, basketball stars, and probably footballers to come and mentor your youth, especially those that may not be interested in boxing?
Well, when we started, some people thought that it was going to fail. The first edition was not too encouraging, but we continued. I can tell you that at that music fiesta, we've had Cabo Snoop. Cabo Snoop is an international brand. He has come to play on our stage before. We've had Nice played on our stage. We've had Face played on our stage. We've had Two-Face. We took Two-Face to 401 to play. That is on the entertainment aspect of it. And we've also had some international people come to play. Now, for the sport, we've partnered with MTN. MTN has sponsored our chess competition. Last, we've done that on 2 occasions now with the Amuwo Odofin chess family. We're doing something on chess. I play billiard. I love billiard. I love snooker. We are partnering with the mayor of Sheffield. The mayor of Sheffield is also assuring us that very soon we can have this world snooker champion now. What's his name again? I remember now because he invited me 2 months ago to partake in the world billiard competition that took place in Sheffield. He invited me then. So we're trying to bring some international people there too to promote that aspect of sport. But for us, boxing again is a thing of pride for us, and we have so many boxers. At the last Ibile Sport Festival, our boxers, some of our boxers won, I think, silver and bronze. Yeah. Abi? Yes. They won silver and bronze. And we have some local boxers here that are very good. One of them now, I think is in the US. What's his name? One of the boxers he trained.
Gifted Cole.
Gifted Cole.
Yeah, it's in America.
It's in America now. So we want to use any opportunity that we have, understand, to promote what we want to do. It is not just boxing. We see beyond boxing. We are going to use those boxers to attract a lot of people. And when they come to the table, we now show them what we have. So it's not just boxing. But for us, it's an opportunity that must be taken advantage of. And we now use it to propel our development to envious heights.
Thank you very much. Who just have?
I was to meet Steve Davis 2 months ago in Sheffield and Steve Hendricks. In fact, Steve Davis already has autographed a cue stick for me. I was to pick that cue stick in Sheffield, but I could not travel as at then. And the kill stick is still with the mayor of Sheffield. And Sheffield, you know, was where football actually started from, the city of Sheffield. And they are also promoting billiard, snooker, and all of these things. So the next time I go there and pick up my kill stick, I will continue with that partnership. And already Amuwo Odofin is in twinning partnership with the city of Sheffield. We're in twinning partnership with the city of Sheffield, and we're a member of ICLAIR, and we're trying to be a member of the sister city community. And if we can plug onto that, a lot of things will start happening in the world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. We just have one last question. There is any? Okay, I think we'll come to the end of this session. I would like to indulge you also. Please take home to various media houses just this message. This is Amuwo Odofin local government, where government.
And I don't know if some of the media house here would like to, they still have about 2 days before they go back and return on the 18th. I don't know if any of you would want them to come for a live interview at your station. If you have such opportunity, let us know so that we try to fix it into their program. Live interview, let us know now. And if you also want the boxers to come to your station when they arrive, so let us quickly know that we can fix it into our program. And you can imagine a world champion coming to your studio, it also add value to your programs. And we are bringing this for you for free. Your email address is most important.